Hi, and welcome back to Amor Cosmico. My name is Luna, and welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute since we've spoken. Long story short, technical issues, life happening. I'm a double Libra and Cancer, so this lunar new moon eclipse in Libra that we're having is hitting. And that's why I'm here today, because I feel like a lot of us just need a message. So we'll start by cleansing. Florida water has been this year a new favorite for cleansing. And out. And you too. Out. We release to make space. Today's reading is going to be a little bit different than the last one because of the technical issues. I don't want to go through that again. They will be back though, but in a different format. So if you want like a breakdown for your rising sign, they will be up in a type way, like in a typing way. I don't know if I'm making sense, but like on Instagram, I'll have readings for you to read. And today is just like a general message. Pick a pile reading, pick an object reading. We'll do this, and there's gonna be 3 groups identified by 1 object each. So you choose the object that calls you, and from there you'll get your reading. I want to keep these short and sweet. Like I said, if you want more precision, the readings will be on my Instagram, and if you want a personal reading, I'll leave my email down below for you to email me so we can set that up through FaceTime or face-to-face. Okay, now the introduction is done. Let's go and check the objects. So pile number 1 is this llama. Is it focusing? Yeah, you see his googly eyes? Amazing. To me, this is representative of family, obviously Peru, and it has little eggs here on the side if that can help anybody choose. Also yellow, all the colors, like, oh, okay. Second object for pile number 2, it's this Kirby lipstick that no longer has a lipstick because it got put in the washing machine, and well, you know the rest. But nonetheless, it's really cute, symbolizing friendships, games, playfulness, and all of that. And the third object is this candle holder with a star, signifying protection and magic and all those good stuff. So yeah, take the time to choose which object is calling you. You can look through the literal object, what it signifies. So like, you know, if you're into like beauty stuff, so whatever feels right for you, basically. Reminder that Tahoe is a divination tool, to always put it reflecting like a mirror in front of it so that, you know, you can apply it to your own life. And yeah, use your discernment. And yeah, I hope you enjoy your reading. I will see you in your pile number 1. If you chose this llama, this is your reading. So for today, like I said, sweet and short and sweet. Yeah, we'll start with, we'll have 3 oracle cards and the Tahoe. In total, we'll have 6 cards. I want to do it like you'll see a pyramid type of way, because why not? We like solid foundations. Yeah, I can already feel like for you it's kind of like a message related to security and feeling grounded and secure into your being. Okay, so can I please get a card that will reveal us the shadow aspect of what they would need to know to move forward with clarity during this eclipse season and new moon. Thank you. You saw how this card wanted to come out, but I felt it deeply that it wanted to come out. So yeah, Abundance blocked. That's what it says in French, and you can see the image here. Remember when I told you like it wanted to come out, but it didn't, but at the same time it wanted to? Abundance. Your abundance is blocked by something. So what is that something? Now we're asking. Usually when abundance is blocked, it's because we have a limiting belief telling us that we are not worthy of said thing that we want, or that we need to like self-sacrifice ourselves in order to get it, which ultimately, no. Oh no. Life is meant to be enjoyed. Of course we're gonna have traumas, of course there's gonna be bad things happening to us, but ultimately we need to be grateful, stay grateful in the times where we feel the most, you know, rock bottom type of feeling. Like, we need to remember that we're alive, and as long as we're alive we can do something about it. Who that was kind of like a tough love type of situation. 212, as I said that. Yeah, you could be like stepping into a type of a new life. To whoever this may resonate, like you are, I'm hearing like putting yourself in the right environments for you to grow. Okay, 2 more oracle cards now from this deck, which is the Work Your Light deck. We'll see here, how can you move forward to unblock this abundance? Not, yeah, to actually let the abundance flow into your life. Oh, okay. An orange cat just walked through. Maybe you need to actually do something about it. Like what do you need to do? Okay, let's see. Can I get, whoa. Yeah, I feel like you're the one getting on your own way for some type of reason. Yeah. Okay, can I get 2 cards here for pile number 1 in regards to, oh, this one wants to come out. In regards to what they need to know to move forward, to let the abundance flow through them. What do they need to know? What do they need to remember? Thank you. Ooh. Protection. Call your power back, cut the cords, soul retrieval. Yeah. Like I was saying, you might be in environments, or you might be dealing with people who ultimately, subconsciously, maybe they are aware, I don't know, they're taking your power. Like, they are making you feel drained, and they might making you feel like you're kind of under attack all the time. Not physically, it's not like they're gonna fucking like beat you up, you know. 414, when I looked up, and 4 is a sign of protection, is a number of protection, but it's like they are attacking you in a spiritual way. Like, they're dimming your light, they are making you feel less than, which is ultimately very bad for your soul. But this card is here as a reminder to protect yourself. You have a team of spiritual beings, and whoever it is that you think about whenever you think about spiritual protection, like they see it all. let's just put it that way. They see it all. Oh, and this is a question. So this is the Imrama card. Where are you being called to journey to? This is interesting. Where is your soul being called to go towards? Like, where is your soul calling you? Because whenever your soul calls you somewhere, usually it's because, you know, when you have like that hint of going like to a coffee shop, this is very general, or like going somewhere and then you go there and then you meet somebody new, or you see somebody you know, and like you just reconnect that way. Like you just knew you had to be there. I feel like right now you're being asked to think about what places could you be in order to grow. Let me just read real quick in Rama. It's, where is this place? The Celtic word Imrama means a journey of the soul. A voyage on which we don't know where we are going, but our souls knows the way. If you pull this card, you're either being called on a soul journey or already on one. It could be to a physical ancient place or metaphoric. Okay. Now, if a physical voyage is impossible, journey through the portal of your heart. Follow the invisible soul trail and be willing to explore. Maybe read a book or watch a movie about a sacred time or place. Or perhaps you are being called to study an ancient lineage or body of work. Whatever your circumstances, your soul is ready to journey deep. Ooh. Now that is interesting. Yeah. Where, like, this is really funny, and I'm gonna get a little bit personal here, but recently I've been really called to learn more about my heritage magic, in a way, if you can say, the Peruvian magic, you know, with, you know, ayahuasca is very, like, known and stuff, but, like, really deeper into what Peruvian culture magic is, you know, because in my family they don't talk much about it, which is another story that I'm not gonna get into, but ultimately my soul is calling me there, you know, and I'm slowly dipping my toes into it, but I feel like this is really like a similar type of journey you're going through, of like really getting to know yourself. And if it's not, you know, for me it's like my roots and where my family comes from, but for you it could be, I don't know, like a wound related to something. And this is where I feel like the rising readings on my Instagram will be helpful, because you're going to be able to see exactly where is it being highlighted for you. But for now, I just feel like it's a journey calling you, well, like the card said, back to your soul, back to like where you feel good and loved and where you're being valued. Okay. Whoa, that was an awful shuffling. Bref, can we get 3 cards to finish off this reading? 3 tarot cards. Oh my god, what is happening with my shoveling today? Okay, just don't want, let me just put these up, that way I have more space. Yeah, how can you give yourself more space? That's what I'm being said to ask you. How can you make more space for your being? I'm so sorry for those, I know some of y'all like to watch this because of how people shuffle. I gotta keep it honest, you know. Sometimes I shuffle good, sometimes it depends, but nonetheless they are being cleansed. Okay. Can I get 3 cards here for pile number 3, pile number 1? Can I get 3 cards for pile number 1, please, regards of this situation, of this journey to the soul? Thank you. We have the Page of Wands. I love her. Okay, creativity, passion. Oh, thank you. Oh, we got the Empress. I love her. Let me show them to you as we go. Page of Wands. This is fire energy. This is passion energy. We got the Empress, which she's very demure, as people like to call it nowadays. Very centered, and she knows who she is, and she is the Empress, a nurturer, a mother figure almost, you know. Yeah. Okay, can I get 1 more card, please, for pile number 1 to give them clarity into this soul journey that they're going towards? Thank you. And the 2 of Wands. We got 1 energy here. 10-10 when I said that. Baby boo, you and only you will know the right way for you. Okay, it's not, yes, I know the card said about reading through books and all, everything like that, but ultimately by experiencing a new place, by experiencing something, that's where you can actually see if it's right for you or not. So don't ever feel bad for trying something and it doesn't work out. Like, life is built upon things like that. We go somewhere, we like it or we don't like it, and from there we see if we actually want to go back or not, or if we want to keep on pouring and putting energy into it. You know, it's with this 2 of Wands energy, this is giving decision, like 2 energy is about decision making. So Let me also read about what they have to say about the Two of Wands here with this tale. So it's Janus, Italy, Roman mythology. The Two of Wands represents travel and commerce. Janus, the god of doorways and transition, is able to look to the past and the future in order to make effective decisions. He is always in motion, connecting dreams with actual possibilities. You gotta do it, 11:33, when I close the book. You will know. You will know, you will feel it in your gut that is the right place. Just trust yourself as you go. Be adventurer, be curious about where this new journey is leading you to. And I wish you lots of stability, lots of connectivity with yourself as well. Removing stuff that no longer serves you. And I'll see you in the next one. I wish you a lovely day, night, or whatever time of day it is for you. Besos. Ciao. Hello, pile number 2. We're cleansing once again because each pile holds a different energy. We let it be. Okay, pile number 2. If you chose this cute Kirby and Friends lipstick, this reading is for you. So today we got 6 cards. One card, actually we'll start with this one. One past lives cards, just to see what blockages, what needs to be seen in order to be released. Reminder that this is an eclipse time, which is related to shadows. Yeah, while I was connecting with your pile, like I kind of felt this like theme around self-love. But we'll see what the cards have to say. Okay, can I get one card for pile number 2 when it comes to this new moon and Libra eclipse season? What do they need to know? What needs to be illuminated for them to move forward, please, with clarity and love? What do I need to be seen? Ooh, pile number 2. Is this something you've been hiding for a long time? Ooh, yeah. It's blockage of the soul. And as we know, the soul can be pretty old. This is probably a blockage of yours that is very hard to uncover. Maybe something you don't really necessarily want to see at times. Let's see what the booklet has to say, because yeah, kind of even myself, like I have a hard time like just okay. It's in French, so I'll have to translate it. Okay, this is talking about the root chakra. So oh my god, this is reminding me of an era. Yeah, this reminds me of when I first started working towards my spirituality and just like realizing just how much hurt and how much damage I had caused. And I was like, how do I deal with this? Where do I start? I felt like overwhelmed by everything and I just wanted to do everything, but that will not work. You need to go in there slowly. I remember always saying slowly but surely back then. I used to do a lot of journaling, so journaling could definitely help you. I know it's not the most fun thing to do, but sometimes it has to be done in order for you to see your subconscious, because you know sometimes when we talk we tend to like micromanage our words, but when we're free writing and we're not thinking about it, whatever comes up comes up, and after that you reread it and you're like, oh okay, I see now. And even if you don't reread it now, you're going to reread it in 5 years from now and you're going to be like, okay, wow, I manifested this, or I went through this, and like you can see the progress and all. So I feel like right now your soul needs to be reminded that like, oh, gentleness towards yourself. Yeah, work on your lower chakra. So like root chakra yoga poses, you can find them on YouTube videos, even on Pinterest. Anything that brings you back to earth. A bath helps a lot too. Okay, yeah. So, like I said at the beginning, I want to keep it short and sweet for these readings. So we'll go ahead and see. Oh, what else is there to be seen here for pile number 2? This is Work Your Light Oracle deck. So this will show us the light. What does pile number 2 need to remember, need to know when it comes to this transformation period that they're going through? This dark night of the soul vibe that I'm getting. Wow. Yeah. Take a break. Remember to be gentle with yourselves. I've been saying that. Take a break. This is giving moon energy. There's a moon. A life's work. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. Chill. Chill. Even the journaling part that I told you about, like, you don't do it if you don't feel like doing it, you know? Like, you really have to get into a space of mind to do so, because it's not easy, like, to see your own shadows. So, like, whenever you're going to do the journaling part, make sure that you are well rested, in a space that feels right, and ready to just let yourself be. And before you do that, or whenever, like, just remember to take a break. Please chill. Self-love is also rest. Oh, and break the chain. Ancestral patterns, healing, rewriting the future. Wow, this is not an easy task you got going on right now, but, you know, it's blockage of the soul, ancestral patterns. Like, those themes are not easy to deal with. So I want you to remember to be gentle with yourself while you go back into the past. It can be very overwhelming. Whenever I do ancestral healing, I like to talk with my sister, with my sibling. If you have any siblings, it's very dope to, like, go back in times when, like, it's very fun. Uh, it's healing. Sometimes not so fun, but we can go back in time, both of us, and see, okay, this happened. Do you remember why it happened? What do you remember seeing or feeling, or what was that era like for you? And from there we can, like, break it down and see, okay, like, oh, our family has been dealing with this emotion for such a long time, and from there you can heal that said emotion and recognize it, that in your family this emotion that comes up is not one that you want to keep on portraying and doing, hence the healing and rewriting the future. It's crazy, we've been talking about journaling and it's there. This is beautiful and crazy in all of the ways. Oh, something else. When you are dealing with ancestral healing, dance, move, let your body just, because sometimes it goes so deep, like, it's not even our memories. Like, how far do you want me to go? I didn't experience that, but a part of you did. Your DNA did. So it's not so much about, you know, putting words into it or memories, but just letting it pass through your body in a flowy way. Okay, now to finish, I'm also hearing, if you're into series and you have Prime, the series Undone, it talks about that in a way. Check it out if you want to. It's really fun. Fun again. It's really nice. If you're into, like, anything that is Scorpion energy, you'll dig it. Now with the tarot, can we get more messages when it comes to pile number 2 and this new moon vibe? Something that they need to know in order to break those chains, move forward into this journey. Oh, this one wanted to come out, so we'll take it. Can I get 2 more cards? This 2 wanted to come out. Okay, thank you. And can I get 1 more card, please? I feel like, you know how these cards want to come out, but they don't really. Like, take your time. Be gentle. Ooh, thank you. And someday it will become natural for you to do whatever it is that right now you're struggling to do. Okay. Oh, so we got the Death card. I love her. I know Death is a very dark subject, but ultimately we all go through that, each and every single one of us, every plant, every fruit, every human, every animal, we all will experience death, and it's part of the process. And it's you know, sometimes we live different lives in one life, so let this past version of yourself go. You don't need to repeat the same patterns, you don't need to repeat the same stories. If you don't like those stories, like, you can really put them to rest. And it's rest, like it's a bed here, and you know, the skull here. Can we just like get the tail of this one? Okay. White Bear King Valemon, Norwegian fairy tale. Death is a huge upheaval, potentially representing the death of one way of life or the start of a new one. With death comes life. Life changes irrevocably, and there is no way to go back. Change is necessary. The death of childhood is important in order to grow up. Yes, and this reminds me of an experience that I had that made me grow up so fast, but it was one of those moments in life where like you're put to test and you're like, okay, now what you're gonna do? Like, there's no way you can ignore what's happening. You have to do something about it. So as much as you need time to rest and take a break, you are also the only one who will be able to spin the wheel. The wheel of fortune here showing up. Life is a ever-changing thing. Life changes all the time, girl. So accept the change. Accept that sometimes you're going to be feeling defeated, and sometimes you're going to feel happy, but ultimately it's always changing. So nothing that goes up stays up forever. Nothing that is down stays forever. It's all temporary. And this is a great reminder with this energy that we're all moving through in October 2024, that this is temporary. This is temporary, and we'll see brighter days. Oh, and we got the Four of Swords. Yeah. When I said brighter days, like, I kind of felt like this energy of like, but do you really believe it? I don't know if somebody thought that when I said that, but like, you have to believe it. Like, you have to have faith, because or else it's so, like, you're left with nothing if you don't have faith. And with this Four of Swords energy being very mental, being very, you know, like, your thoughts being like, you're the one trapping yourself in your own thoughts of your own negative loops. So I feel like they're asking you as well to like maybe write about those negative loops. What is a lie that I've been told when I was younger that is no longer resonating with me? Or what is something that I was told as a child that made me feel not valued or not seen? For now, I'll leave it here, and I wish you all the good luck. I love you. Please take good care of yourselves. You got this, and happy dying. You got this, okay? Affirmations. Affirmations will be your best friends, and good rest. Bye. Hi, pile number 3. 3. We are in a different location because life keeps on changing, but nonetheless, I'm here to do your reading. If you choose this object, this reading is for you. We'll start with this oracle, which is the past life oracle, just to see blockages that could be coming in your way in regards to like this new moon energy that is here and mixed with this eclipse. I can already feel like some type of like need of change in the environment. For some of y'all, we'll see with the cards, but let's see what the cards have to say. Yeah. Oh, okay. That was quick. All right. Oh, we got silence as your first card. This card is talking about getting quiet with yourself, to know what you want in life. So this is a general reading. yet I feel like a lot of you need to just, like the card says, just meditate a little bit more in regards to what though. We want to know, right? And so we'll get 2 more cards here for the from this oracle called Work Your Light. Although before going there, I just want to read the message that is in the booklet for silence. Okay, let me just read it fast. It's in French. It's in French, so I'll just give you some key points. It says here is that you may be feeling like you have a hard time expressing yourself, which is what I have been feeling actually. Like in the 2 other readings, I'm just so flowy, and right now I kind of have a hard time just even breathing. I'm getting hot. Okay. Yeah. It says here that you may be experiencing a hard time being truthful with yourself, into what is it that you truly want. So let's see, how can pile number 3 work through this energy? Okay, let's get 2 cards from here, please. Thank you. So we got 1 card. Can I get another card? This lighting is not the best. Sorry. Anyways, can I get 1 more card, please, for pile number 3? Yeah. Oh, okay. I feel like a lot inside of you wants to come out. Sing your feelings out, sing your pain out. Sometimes we have a hard time identifying what we feel, and so we like try to numb ourselves, but yeah, clarity is coming to mind. Can I get 1 more card, please? Can I get 1 more card on this deck? This one. I hear the truth might be hard, but it must be, you know, eclipses are a time for shadows. Eclipses are at times that where shadows are being shown. So, and we got the card. Let me show it to you. Anna, grandmother of Jesus, seeding the light, laying foundations, divine plan. And we got Pleiades. I don't know if I'm saying this right. Oh, this one is pretty dope. Pleiades. So double mission, channeling and uplifting humanity. Yeah, this is making me think of I just watched a video not so long ago about the movie Soul on Instagram, and it's that scene where like they rescue a soul from being in the like very basically dark, and then they make him remember that he's a soul and not a lost soul, and then he goes back to his body and like he says I'm alive, and he puts everything on the floor, and because he works in finances, and then he gets up and he starts living. Actually, I feel like maybe some of y'all are like stuck in places stuck in places where you don't feel like you are bringing a greater sense of purpose into what you're doing, and so it's making you feel like there's no light. Basically that's what I'm feeling. Like it's kind of as if you were lost in the mountains of the desert and nothing really makes sense in a way. I'll read the message from this card of let's see. Where is Anna? Okay. Anna teaches us that we all have a part to play in the divine plan. It doesn't have to be on the world stage to be significant. One person's part is not worthier than another. One person's part may be to mother their children. Another's may be to gather women in circle each month. No part is better or worse, more important or less significant. We each have within us a seed of light that we incarnated to share. Anna is gathering us all to remember and surrender to our part of the plan. Love that. I would suggest as well to look into your astro chart and see where you have your sun and your moon, in which house that is going to show you where basically your ego and your emotions are comfortable. Where do you feel at home? How do you help best? And yeah, and other than that as well, like, just be, so easy to say, be honest with yourself into what you want. I know life can, yeah. So can we have more like messages with the tarot now? We'll take 3 cards from here. Okay, thank you. Oh, Ace of Wands, 8 of Wands. Can I get one more card, please? Okay, so we got the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands is here to remind you that wherever it is that you're gonna go, to build with this sense of passion. Whenever we do something we actually love to do every day for work, if we're lucky enough, like, it won't feel like work because you just feel like you're playing because you're doing what you love, you know? So try to think of things that you just enjoy doing in your day-to-day. If it is going for a run or going for a walk or all of these different little things, like, see how those things can be related to a job, because that is where we spend most of our days at. So, and we got the 8 of Wands. The 8 of Wands, yeah, I feel like some of you like are like battling with your life right now in a way, because he's on a battle right now, yet very courageous, very determined as well to conquer everything. I mean, he has a fire stick, a stick with fire in his mouth. Like, he is scared of nothing and goes for it. Yeah, infinite energy, like building something that will last forever, is important to keep in mind, because you don't want to think about the money, essentially, you know, like, money comes and goes, and what you love to do will forever be with you. Can I get one more card, please? Thank you. And 7 of Swords. Yeah, just a little bit like the energy of 8 of Wands. Like, these two are in a state of mind that is very, like, kind of survival mode. And it's here to remind you that, like, and with this fire energy, like, you can do this. It's very, like, so simple to say, and so, like, you can do this, you know, but, like, you really can. Like, you are the one who is going to, throughout this painful situation, will be able to thrive. Like, no human has grown without any type of conflict, if we could say. So yeah, hang in there in the battle. I don't know what it is that you've been going through, but I feel like a lot of you have been going through something. Maybe it can be like, you know, with family, work, or some type of thing that it's like asking you to be there, or like asking you to put your focus in there, but at the same time your future, or like the thing that actually fulfills your soul, is kind of asking you to be here, but you're over there trying to, like, you know, help, and essentially are in this kind of survival mode. I'm not telling you to just completely let that go, but I'm here to remind you that it's also important to focus on actually what you want to grow, because where your energy goes is where your energy grows. So I hope you get to find the time to be in silence, to be with yourself, in order to reconnect with yourself, your inner truth, your higher self, essentially, to build something that will last you forever. So yeah, this was the reading. Like I said in the beginning, you can watch your rising sign reading on my Instagram. And I wish you a lovely night, day, or whatever it is that whenever you're watching this. And see you in the next one.